Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a fragrance unboxing. It is about time, dude. I haven't gotten a cologne in 6 months soon. It's been a while, which is fine. The last one did break the bank a little bit. It did. It was bottle number 9, Greenwich Village, the 3.4 ounce, 100 milliliter bottle. You guys remember this? I did an unboxing, first time using review, just like I'll do with my new purchase. And that one was $460, which came out to just over $500 with tax. And that is so hard to do to myself. Go and just do it. And that's what I like to save my money on: cologne and food. I want to be able to get a cologne every few months and comfortably be able to go to McDonald's whenever I please. And that's what I spend my money on. Nothing else really. Clothing, don't really care about. I know I am wearing a nice shirt right now. It happens, but it's the only clean shirt I have actually, which is a shame. But that is what I spend my money on. So that's what I like. Some people think it's crazy to spend money on liquid, and I can understand that. But there's some people that spend money on shoes and they never wear them. Those collectors. Or I think it's one of the dumbest things. And not dumbest, but shoes, clothes as a kid are really expensive stuff because you're gonna outgrow it, right? Especially shoes. Clothes, I guess, if you get it kind of big and you go into it, but dude, shoes, come on. Alrighty, but anyway, we're not discussing that. You do you, I'll do me. If you go to enjoy the video, please make sure to subscribe, like, and turn on post notifications because we're doing this. If you notice, we're in a different setting right now. I'm in Florida. I'm going to look over here at the window. It's pretty dark outside. You can't really see. It's about 10:30 at night. But I'm visiting my grandparents down in southeast Florida. Boynton Beach in specific, but that's near, what's popular? Near Fort Lauderdale, West Palm, Delray, Boca Raton, stuff like that. Yeah, without any further ado, let's get right into it. It's north of Miami, about an hour north of Miami, give or take. Okay, so let's do it, guys. I'm very excited. We are doing a niche fragrance. Now, it's just since July. Sorry, a bit congested. Since July, I got the bond number 9. And now it's December, so that's August, September, October, November, December. 5 months, going on 6 in January. And usually I don't wait this long. I'll do 2, 3 months, 4 maybe max. But since the bond was so expensive, and I knew I was getting a niche fragrance next, I had to do this. I can say, though, for almost certainty, I will be taking a break from niche. I haven't gotten a designer fragrance in a while. I did get the Louis Vuitton Afternoon Swim in September, but that was over a year ago. And that is, almost niche, because Louis Vuitton is about $300. But, actual designer, it's been a while. I mean, I got the Sauvage Elixir. I did get the Sauvage Elixir, actually, in, November or December, about a year ago as well. But besides that, Bleu de Chanel back in, April or May of 2022, which was a year and a half ago, but I guess the Afternoon Swim and the Sauvage Elixir. But those are high ends. I got Bleu de Chanel, more basic designer about a year and a half ago. But I want to move into 2 new fragrances. I want to get what's the name? Mont Blanc Explorer. It's a Creed Aventus cologne, and I think it's really nice. It's probably the best cologne I can get, and I would love to get that for sure. And then Armaf's Clebden & Wheaton Milestone. So Armaf also has a Clebden & Wheaton Intense Man, which is a Creed Aventus cologne. I actually ended up smelling those today. I could never find them anywhere in Chicago, but we went down a bit south to Boca Raton today. Went to the mall, which is where I picked up this fragrance I just got. And I was also smelling some of these Armaf fragrances because they're nowhere to be found. I didn't even know they sold them anywhere. And it wasn't in some store. It was in the middle of the mall, just sitting there. It was some cellar, whatever. And they're not that expensive. She was selling them for $59, and they're about 3.6 ounces, 110 milliliters, give or take. Which I couldn't even get it if I wanted because I can't bring it on the plane with me. It's too much, dude. which is a thing, you gotta be careful. By the way, y'all, I will timestamp. Actually, I'm not gonna timestamp. You don't have to watch the whole thing. Give me the views and the watch time. Sorry, just kidding. But I do talk a lot. I know we're talking about something totally unrelated, and that's just how I know it. This should be 10 minutes. It's going to be 20 or more, 30. Who knows? I haven't talked to you guys in like a month, over a month. So I thought I should. Hold on, I might. Okay, I have to pee. I'm having the sensation to pee, so I'll be right back. Give me 1 sec. Alright, I am back just like that. So I was talking about Armaf, and I don't usually get multiple from one brand. I did smell the Armaf Club Nuit Intense Man, and it was really nice. It smelled very similar to Aventus, and she was selling it for $59. I can probably find it for like 30 or something online, maybe even 20, but whatever. I couldn't get it if I wanted to. I'm doing a carry-on, and TSA only allows you to bring 3.4 ounce or 100 milliliter containers or less on a plane, which is fine. Most fragrances are, your standard 1.7 ounce, 50 milliliter, or the 3.4 ounce, 100 milliliter, right? There's not many exceptions. I mean, it's sometimes there's like a 120 milliliter, 4 ounce, but not often. I told you, this is 3.6 ounces. That's probably about 105, 110 milliliters, so who knows? I wouldn't be able to bring it on and get taken off. But I don't do repeat brands, so I'm thinking, I should get the Armaf clone of the Maison Imperial because there isn't many clones for that. There's a lot of Aventus clones, but for Maison Imperial, because it's not as popular, there really isn't that many options. I mean, there is. I know Alt has one and probably Dossier, but the Armaf clones are pretty strong. And Maison Imperial, the only reason I'm not getting that is because it is kind of weak. I have a sample of it, and I love it so good. If I'm going to be getting my next Creed fragrance, it would have likely been Maison Imperial, right? I'm getting there with my Virgin Island water. I'm probably over halfway done with that by now. And within the next year, maybe 6 months, something like that, probably about a year, I'll be done with that Creed, and then I'll be like, okay, it's time to get another Creed. Because when I finish it off, I want to get a new one. And it probably won't be Maison Imperial. It won't be, because the performance is not good enough to justify that, and I am so dumb. I don't know how I never researched Virgin Island water before buying it. And, I selected it, and instead of saying, okay, I'll take it, I'll be like, 1 second. I would have searched up, I would have seen it had bad performance, and I would have gotten something else. The performance has grown on me, right? My skin is relatively oily. It's come from the pimples, so that's not all bad. Oily skin is good for fragrances. More sweat, it lasts longer. But yeah, so I should have done that. But so I'm getting the Armaf clone, and then I'm gonna get the Mont Blanc clone for Aventus, because Aventus is also another one I really love because it is so good. And I will probably go ahead and get the Mont Blanc Explorer for Aventus. But the actual Creed I'm interested in is probably going to be Original Santal. Sandalwood to me is just amazing. It's really, really nice. And I think I would love this, dude. Sandalwood. Original Santal. It's a really nice looking bottle. See-through, of course. So, yeah. It's probably going to be it. And it's the opposite of Virgin Water. It actually has decent performance because it's more of a heavy scent. And it's more for the winter, not for the summer. But don't get me wrong. Virgin Water is awesome. It's so good. It smells amazing. But the performance could be better. It's grown on me over time, but, $500, is it worth it? I don't know. But let's stop rambling, dude. It's been 9 minutes. I should probably get into doing this unboxing, but now I'm feeling the urge to go number 2. Should we do it? No. I want to do this unboxing, dude. It's 10. It's almost 11 o'clock at night. I've been postponing it so long. So, we should do it. Okay, here we go. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Maison Francis Kurkdjian. Maison Francis Kurkdjian from Paris. That is the brand I decided on. Yes, baby. I've probably talked about it before, but I can't quite remember that. Here is the packaging. Oh my god. This packaging is awesome. Let's see if I can... I'll just do it like this. So this is the box. It says Maison Francis Kurkdjian Paris. Or you can just say MFK. But if you really want to know how to say it, I'll slow it down. Maison. So it's like Mason, both an I. Maison Francis. Easy. Maison Francis. Kirk. Like Kirkland. Kirk. John. The name John. Kirk and John. Maison Francis Kurkdjian. That's how Americans would say it. It's probably like Maison Francis Kurkdjian, or something like that, in a French accent. But, that's how us Americans say it, per se. It's like UK and US, we say ranch, UK says ranch, because that's how their accent was. Like, yeah, Mike, give me a ranch, but we're ranch, something like that. Okay, anyway, let's stop yapping. Maison Francis Kurkdjian, Paris. I just want to say, this is hands down probably my favorite design on a fragrance bag I've seen. I am assuming this is a Christmas-themed box. It's past Christmas, obviously. I am Jewish, so happy Hanukkah. Even though it's a couple weeks ago. It's the 28th, so it's a few days past. But I'm assuming they just are going to be using these for a little bit. I don't know if it's Christmas-themed or not, but it looks like wintry and stuff, so who knows. But awesome packaging. It's really, really cool. Hands down, one of the coolest I've seen. Nothing on the bottom here. And the sides, as shown. And then this side and this side are indeed the same. If you want to pause and look at that, you can, because that is freaking awesome. All right, now let's delve into what's inside, because that's what's important. You know what? I'm gonna procrastinate with you. I'm gonna make you keep watching. Let's go through the samples first, and then the actual cologne, because we did get free samples. They usually always give it to you, but yeah, let's look at these free samples, eh? Oh, thought I lost one. Didn't. Okay, here we go. So we have 3 samples here, and the thing is, I don't want to be a grubber, but I wish I could have asked him, like, can I get these? He gave me 3. I was assuming 3's a good number. I would have said, can I get this and that, please, as samples? But you don't really do that. You just get the free samples. I wasn't about to ask. Like, he was like, all right, and I'm going to go get your cologne, and then I'm going to give you some free samples. And he was, like, walking away. I wasn't going to be like, hey, mister, let me get this and this and that. I'll explain to you guys. I'll tell you what fragrances I liked, but I ended up picking what I picked. But then there were a few that I was like, ooh, these are pretty good, too, that I didn't end up getting. But I would have rather gotten those as samples. Okay, so first up we have Petite Matin Eau de Parfum. Petite Matin Eau de Parfum. Petite Matin, the description. Rise at dawn and escape into the delicious freshness of an early morning in Paris to rediscover a taste for beauty. Let yourself be carried by the luminous energy of Licia cubaya from Indonesia and lemon from Calabria. The floral softness of hawthorn and lavandin from Provence, that's probably lavender. Then get lost in a labyrinth of musky and ambery notes. This is pretty nice. It's a Freshie, but it's also a bit ambery. It's kind of what I got. That sounds nice. That does sound nice, and here's what it looks like. That's the size I got. 2.4 ounces, 70 milliliters, so we're all good. Bit of an odd size, but we'll go with it. Pretty cool. I don't think I love this one. I don't not dislike it. There's not many I dislike. Maison Francis Kurkdjian actually has a few that I'm not a fan of because they are kind of like odd to me. But this one probably is not one of them because it sounds good. Reading it, the description, right? Put it over here. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me go over here. It is hot, dude. I'm putting the fan on blast. Is there a noise? Not really. Okay. Onwards. This one, I think, is a woman's fragrance, possibly, but I'm assuming he just grabbed these at random, because he knew which ones I was looking at that I liked. I kept repeating it, like, oh, I like this, I like that, and he just probably grabbed a few random ones, which is fine. This is L'Homme à la Rose. Rose is more feminine, but who knows. This is also an eau de parfum. L'Homme à la Rose. This fresh and textured eau de parfum is Francis Kurkdjian's free interpretation of a rose for men. Okay, never mind. Yeah, he probably wouldn't give me a perfume as a guy. The fragrance's signature, a duo composed of damask roses from Bulgaria and centifolia roses from Grasse, is infused with an impression of grapefruit notes and a modern woody accord. That sounds pretty nice. I'm not a big rose guy. All the notes sound good, but when the rose is thrown in there, I'm not a huge fan of rose. Usually rose is also paired with oud, so it's not my cup of tea, but we'll see. I don't remember spelling this one. I don't even remember a lot of these ones. Oh, shoot, we're blown away here. Okay, here, let me put it on the counter. But that's what it looks like, L'Homme à la Rose. And I'm excited, actually. It sounds decent. I mean, from the notes, I'm not a huge rose guy, but it could be good. It could be good. Moving on. One more. This is their famous. If you know MFK, pause and say to yourself, what's their famous fragrance? It's going to be this one, but it's the Extrait de Parfum. Baccarat Rouge 540 Extrait de Parfum. So in fragrances, there's, oh my god, I'm forgetting. No, I got it. Eau Fraiche, Eau de Cologne, Eau de Toilette, Eau de Parfum, Parfum, and Extrait de Parfum. Actually, Parfum and Extrait de Parfum are the same thing. So, like, Sauvage Parfum is pretty much also Extrait de Parfum. It's the same thing. Unless this is also more concentration. I'm actually not quite sure. So, your Eau Fraiche is, like, something really light. Like, barely any fragrance oil. It's how strong it is, right? And then Eau de Cologne is, like, an aftershave or something. Probably, like, a Aqua Velva or something, like a classic. Eau de Toilette is like very common. It's just light and nice. Eau de Parfum is more oil, and then Extrait de Parfum is the strongest. This doesn't always apply because like Sauvage Eau de Toilette is a beast, and the Eau de Parfum and the Parfum aren't much stronger. So, it just depends on the notes, I guess, too. But how strong the notes are, musky or fresh. But is what it is. Usually you don't see an Extrait de Parfum or a Parfum, that's like really just fresh. And Baccarat Rouge 540 is kind of sweet in a way. So the reason I actually didn't get this, because it is pretty good. I'm more of a fan of the Eau de Parfum, actually. This is the Extrait de Parfum. It looks like this. The Eau de Parfum is not red, I don't believe. That's the difference. It's more of a clear looking bottle. Let me look it up. There's a difference, or maybe like the colors are mixed. I searched up BA or like BAC, pops up. Yeah, it's clear. Let me get an image of this to show y'all. It is clear, the Eau de Parfum. Okay, this is a huge bottle of it, but whatever. That's what it looks like. Sorry, it's focusing. Jesus Lord. There we go. That's what it looks like. See how it's red emblem and a clear goldish looking bottle, but it's clear. This one is a red bottle with a gold kind of emblem. So it's like an opposite. So let's look at what we're working with this fragrance. I do like it, but the Bond No. 9 Greenwich Village happens to be really similar to this, dude. I don't know which one came out first. I guess we can search it up. When did Bond Greenwich Village come out? I think Bond came out after this. Oh, wow, 2005. This historical attention to details will provoke us to release our inspired expression of the 2005 masterpiece, Greenwich Village. Okay, but now it says 2019 on Google. Wait, what the hell? Chat? Sorry, I don't. Why am I saying chat? Okay, it says $550 on the website. Did they upgrade the price? Oh wait, no, it's still $460. That's weird. Okay. Oh, 2019. I think the fragrance that inspired it came out in 2005. I was gonna say this like company was created around then, so who knows? Or I don't even know when did Bond No. 9? It was 2003 actually. I just remembered. So I guess it could have been 2005, but it's 2019, I suppose. When did MFK Baccarat come out? And this is popular because you probably heard that in a song before. It's that one rap song, like, and I'm wearing that Baccarat, something like that. 2015, okay, then yeah. So this came out in 2015, so Greenwich Village probably took a little bit of inspiration from this. Because they smell very similar. Okay, rap song with Baccarat Rouge. I think this is it, yeah. Cartel Dough by Murda. Let's see, where does it say it here? Yeah, this is it. Rouge 540 Baccarat, got on that money sent. She said I'd be killing it. Forgive me, Lord, I know I sinned. Yeah, Rouge 540 Baccarat, just Baccarat Rouge 540, it's flipped words. Got on that money scent. Yeah, it's expensive and it's a good scent. Sorry, y'all, I gotta go number 2. I don't know why I'm telling y'all this, but I gotta go. I've been recording for almost 20 minutes. I'm gonna pause, but I'm deadass bringing the computer in the bathroom with me because I want to make sure it doesn't, like, shut off. I don't want to lose all this, dude, because I've been doing a good yap. Okay, I'll be back in a sec. Okay, I'm back, boys and girls. Put you down. One sec. The little mouse pad here seems to be messed up. Here we go. Wait. Okay, I was getting stuck. Okay, 5 minutes to 11. Wow, I'm yapping. Alrighty, let's read the description. A Baccarat Rouge 540 Extrait de Parfum. A profusion and a fusion of the elements that can only be tamed by the art of the perfumer and time-tested wisdom. This Extrait de Parfum amplifies the strength and radiance of a woody amber and floral breeze enhanced by jasmine blossoms and woody musks. An alchemy of the senses. It is good, dude. It's good. It's woody and musky, but it's sweet. It's kind of floral. It's beautiful, But I love my Bond. I do. I truly do. What can I say? They are very similar. Alrighty. So, the samples are out of the way. I think we should probably get into the real thing now, Alright, I got the cologne right there. Let's look at the packaging on the inside. It's just very nice. Gift wrapped. They have their logo all on there. The shitty camera can't tell, but all that says MFK. Or it just says, K. But it's some variation of a logo. And just a bunch of this stuff in there. And that's pretty much it. It gives you the website, franciskurkdjian.com. And then 5 Rue d'Alger, Paris, 1 E-er. It's some French. I'm in Spanish in school, so I don't know what any of this stuff means. But my friends that take French, I will have them translate, actually. Very cool. And just admire the bag, dude. Awesome bag. Awesome bag. Very cool enough, okay? Anyway, let's frickin' do this, boys and girls. The fragrance is Aqua Media Cologne Forte. It's their newest release, I believe. Aqua Media Cologne Forte, bitch. Boom, boom. Alright, sorry. That was a bit weird. Yeah. Okay. Baby, let's do this. Longest unboxing I've ever done. I was gonna maybe put this all into one big video. This is already gonna be well over half an hour. It could be an hour with the first time using and the review. So I'm gonna actually split it up into 3, or maybe put the first time using and review together, but this will definitely be separate. Okay, so let's go over the box, shall we? Alright, so top left, Maison Francis Kurkdjian Paris in gold, and then also in gold, the name of the fragrance. Aqua Media Cologne Forte, 70 milliliters. Eau de Parfum, 2.4 fluid ounces. That is that. On the back, it says just Vapeur de Soie, natural spray, made in France. That's pretty much it. Okay, the sides, nothing in particular. Okay. The bottom of the fragrance has the ingredients and a batch code of 23051. And the top with their logo. Yeah, the logo was in all the wrapping paper. It's just I don't know. It's a forward K and a backward K. Kurkdjian is the last name of the brand. Maison Francis Kurkdjian. And then this is the same. So yeah, that's cool. Very nice design. It goes in with the fragrance color. You'll see it's a clear green bottle. So I'm assuming all the other boxes go along with the fragrance as well. Now, I don't usually do this, but for some reason I'm just feeling like it. I don't know why I should. Just in case, because when I open this, right now I can return it and get my money back. But now I need to make sure that it's the right one. Aqua Media Cologne Forte. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. We got the right fragrance. Aqua Media Cologne Forte. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I knew it was the right one, but it's not cheap. But it's the cheapest, I guess technically close to second cheapest niche fragrance I bought. So this is a 70 milliliter, 2.4 ounce bottle. It went for $235. It came out to just over about $250 with tax. And that's in Florida, dude. The tax is 15 on this. Jeez. In Chicago, it would be like $260. Yeah, maybe even more. Crazy stuff, dude. Crazy stuff. Okay. Awesome. Now, I'm trying to think. I'm going to look how much my Parfums de Marly was, because that might be cheaper. PDM, 75 mil. Sedley. So, it is $240 for the... $240 for the Sedley. The 75 ml, which is 5 ml more than this, and it's $5 more, but that actually is cheaper because not only is it bigger and it's only $5 more, it used to be about $228, but they raised it $12. When I bought it over a year and a half ago, I think it was about $228. I don't think it was $240. And it's 5 milliliters more. It's 75 milliliters, 2.5 ounces. This is 2.4 ounces, 70 milliliters. So, okay, that's good to know. 5 milliliters is 0.1 ounces. But that's not right, because that's 50 mil in 1 ounce. 1 ounce is only 30 mil. So who knows what the calculations are. Okay, let's freaking unbox this, dude. Are you ready? I am. Oh my god, it's the best part. God, I haven't done this in so long. Ripping off the plastic. Oh, that's nice, dude. Hold on, I don't want this plastic escaping. Let's hear the crunkle. Crunkle, that's a new word. Oh, by the way, y'all, the reason I'm up kind of late here is I just watched a pretty damn good movie with my grandparents. It is Catch Me If You Can with Leo DiCaprio and Tom Hanks. Old movie, 20 years ago. Oh, that was so good. It was almost like 2.5 hours, but it was excellent. It was so entertaining. I know it's a classic almost, but it's really good, dude. Excellent film, I might say. Okay. Here it is. A little ASMR. Oh, nice. I can feel the imprint of the bottle. Weird. Okay. Boom, dude. Excellent. Just excellent. Okay, let's unbox Aqua Cologne Forte. There's a nice normal texture to this, and there's a bit of a texture up here. And then we have some... Yeah, the coloring design here is awesome. Okay, so this is a bit weird. I don't know how to open this. You know, there's not like a flap. Or I'm assuming we just kind of... Or do we do this? Oh! With these, you dump it into your hand. There's no flap you pull back. You know, I was trying to like do this and then do that. I don't want to rip it though. You just do this. Wait, is it gonna... Where is it? Oh, it's in a box. Of course it is. Okay. Sorry for the letdown. This was the preliminary box. On the inside... Saying God, am I smelling the fragrance? I think that's kind of the fragrance. Maybe they spritzed a spray in there. Nothing in there. Nothing at all. Like, nothing. Okay. I'm sorry about that, y'all. The actual box itself says Maison, Kurkdjian. Nothing on there for the name. I'm assuming this is just standard. But it does have the green on it, so it can't be standard for all of them. I mean, it probably is. It's different color design. And then there's literally nothing besides that. This is Maison, Kurkdjian. Side has nothing. Side has nothing. Bottom has nothing. Back has nothing. The top does have the emblem, though, with the color design. Very cool. I love this green. Okay, let's freaking unbox this. You ready? Wait, how do we do it now? Okay, now there's a flap. Here we go. Now there's your classic flap. There it is. Oh, I see it. Do you? You don't. 28 minutes is crazy. Boom. Boom. Yes. 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 This is sweet. Nice. Awesome. By the way, it's not always true, but almost always. If your sprayer is facing the front like it usually should be when you're using it, it might be fake. Not always. Don't get hyped up if it's like that, you know. But I've noticed usually with the fragrances, see if there's no sprayer, you gotta turn it a little bit. Ooh. And then it appears. That's what it is with like most fragrances. Okay, you can't smell it that much, so you won't really get my thoughts on it until I use it for the first time and then the review, but yeah, that's cool. So which way does it go? This way, yeah, obviously. Okay, guys, let's freaking delve into what we're dealing with here. So with the box, the inside of this one actually is pretty cool. More green, and then you have the all the lettering in there. I don't know if you can tell, but see, it has the logo all up in the box everywhere. So very cool. Nice box, awesome box, actually. And then it's like this, and it just folds up and goes straight back into here. And it actually doesn't technically have a top of the box. You know, there's no like flap. You just kind of take the box that the cologne's in and put it into the bigger box, and it just like squishes down. It's awesome. Very cool box. Awesome. I love it. It's going right on the counter. Except I do have to put the fragrance all back in there, taking it home with me. on the plane because I'm putting it in my backpack. I'm not putting that thing in my suitcase. I am bringing my suitcase on, but I don't trust it, right? What if there's turbulence? Everything's shaking around. If it's in my backpack, I can check on it, make sure it's okay. I know I'm speaking about the cologne as though it's a kid, but kind of is. My colognes are my kids. Okay, so, bottle, freaking awesome. It does look a bit shittier on camera, but this is nice in person. It's a very cool bottle. It's sleek. It's sleek. You know what's scary about cologne? If I just opened my hand, and dropped it dead, it's gone. It's broke. But that's not necessarily true. I did drop a bottle, like literally. Here, this is the drop to the floor. This is, you guys are on the bed, and if I dropped it, it probably would break, maybe, but I dropped a cologne like that before once. Cheap one, luckily. Still not good, and it ended up being fine. It didn't even chip. But if this chipped, I would be so pissed. It would suck. Okay. Let's freaking go over it, bitch. So, Maison, Francis Kurkdjian, Paris, and then it says Aqua Media Cologne Forte. Very cool. On the back, you have the emblem of the brand, the logo, and it's actually chiseled in there. So there's a right here. It's there's like a texture to it, so it's definitely chiseled in there. It's not just like a flat lettering. The sides don't show anything. The bottom has the 23051 batch code, barcode, and it does indeed say France on it. Fabrique, 70 milliliters, 2.4 ounces. So if the TSA starts with me, I'll be like, dude, this is an ounce, 30 milliliters under what it's allowed to be. So, piss off home. Yeah, awesome. And then the top presents the logo. Cap clicks into place. We don't have a fancy little magnetic cap. Magnetic caps are nice, but you don't really get to experience the feeling of taking it off, putting it back on, that nice feeling. Goes in nice, good sound. Listen to it. Very nice. Sounds clean. Cap is very lightweight, unlike Parfums de Marly. And then, I thought there was the logo in the cap, but there's actually not. It's just the reflection of the actual logo. But awesome. And then, looks like we have a pretty good atomizer. We're not going to be spraying it quite yet, but we will at home. I really can't smell it, so I'm not going to say too much, but it's good. By the way, it's kind of confusing because the K's look like that, so that if you put it on backwards, you can't really tell the difference, but you just got to look at the K's and make sure they are upright. It's an actual K in writing. Awesome. Doesn't look as good on camera, but in person, dude, it's good. If I just take some pictures of it, it might look better. Okay, let's look up the notes. Alrighty, Aqua Media Cologne Forte by MFK. I think it's pretty unisex, more manly. Okay, so, there's no description for this one. Odd. I know that the samples did, but not like the actual bottle. Aqua Media Cologne Forte by Maison Francis Kurkdjian is a fragrance for women and men. This is a new fragrance. Aqua Media Cologne Forte was launched in 2023. So yeah, last year. The nose behind this fragrance is Francis Kurkdjian, because sometimes fragrance makers have different perfumers. Not usually for niche, but for designers. Like Chanel doesn't make their cologne; it's some perfumer. Top notes are verbena and bergamot. Middle notes are fennel and hedione. Base notes are matcha, tea, musk, and woodsy notes. Evoking both water and light, green is the middle of the color of the rainbow prism and reflects balance and emotion. It is embodied in the vibrant freshness of Aqua Media Cologne Forte, featuring bergamot from Calabria, verbena, sweet fennel, hedione, and a woody musky accord. Fragrance notes, top notes, verbena accord, bergamot from Italy. Heart notes, sweet fennel, and hedione. Base notes, woody musks. Awesome. So it's a fresh and clean fragrance with some woods and musks. Classic. Just classic. Now let's see what the performance is looking like. It should say something. I'm on Fragrantica. It should say something about the performance. It doesn't? Oh, here we go. Okay, what I thought. Longevity is moderate. Sillage is also moderate. Projection is probably moderate. maybe weak. So there's like votes for very weak, moderate, long-lasting, and eternal. 26 said very weak, 29 said weak, 120 said moderate, 47 said long-lasting, and 11 said eternal. For longevity, sillage, 52 said intimate, 140 said moderate, 30 said strong, and 4 said enormous. So it's in the middle. I'm assuming it's probably lasts 6 hours, maybe 8, up to like 7, 8. How long does Aqua... It's different for every person. I have oily skin. It probably should last long. How long does Aqua Media Cologne Forte last? Someone said they did 2 sprays and got 5 hours, which doesn't mean if you do 4 sprays you'll get 10 hours, but 2 sprays for 5 hours, yeah, that's only 2 sprays. If I do 5 sprays or like 7 sprays, I'll probably get like a good 7 hours, you know, which for a Freshie I'll take. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to go on YouTube now. I was going to go on YouTube to look up the performance, but that's okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's been 36 minutes, but that's the fragrance. Ooh, did it chip? No, I'm showing. Hit my computer a little bit. I'm very hype because, dude, it's MFK. New Nishi. It kind of reminds me of apple. It's a bit fruity, so that's nice. But, yeah, I'm using it tomorrow. You'll get a video then and a review. Is that a centipede? No. And a review coming soon. Awesome fragrance. Over $250 with tax, but it should be worth it. It's not awful. All things considered, you know, it's not terrible. It's like half of what Creed or Bond is. Now, as for next, I told you designers, but if we're going niche in the future, it's hard to say, but it will either be a Roja, probably a Roja Dove fragrance or a Xerjoff fragrance. I was smelling those today. I had some good Xerjoffs in mind and some Rojas. I'll tell you guys quickly. It'll probably be Roja because the bottles are fucking awesome. I'm sorry to swear, but they just are so clean and sick. And it's more expensive than Xerjoff, sadly. But for Xerjoff, I enjoyed La Capitale, Shooting Stars. It was nice. It was okay, actually. I don't love that one. Herba Pura. This one, it was so good. My friend Ian likes that one. It's really good. Ivory Route, pretty good. And then Naxos and Torino 21. I don't know about Torino 22. I didn't get a chance to smell that for a second time. Because Torino 21 at first I was iffy about, but I'm like, okay, this is better the second time around. For Roja, I got, you know, Elysium, because it's Elysium. Apex, Danger Parfum Cologne, and Elysium Intense. And I didn't love Elysium Intense. I don't love Danger. I mean, Elysium, Apex, Danger, and Elysium Intense. Those are pretty good. But from Xerjoff, it's probably going to be Herba Pura, because Herba Pura just, it hit. You know, I kind of knew I was getting Aqua Media Cologne Forte, I'm not going to lie. I was smelling the other ones, but I was pretty pretty set on that, because I've smelled it before, and I'm like, damn, this is good. For Roja, it's in the air, dude. It's in the air, you know. I mean, I'm thinking Apex. The Elysiums were good, but they were just a bit basic. They were nice, but do I really want another Freshie after this one for a niche? Maybe not. Considering almost all my niches are fresh, besides Bond, and even that's kind of fresh. Danger was nice. Danger, Apex, probably Apex. Who knows? We'll see. Anyway, y'all, thanks for watching so much. Have a very good day, evening, night, or morning, whatever where you are. Afternoon. Subscribe, like, turn on post notifications. Awesome little set we got here. Look at this whole collection of Cologne. We got our 3 samples. 1, 2, 3. We got our beautiful box. And we got the beautiful fragrance. And our beautiful bag. Look at that. Awesome. Alright, y'all. Thanks so much. Ooh, damn. Thanks so much for watching. Knee crack. And I'll see you guys in the next one. 40 minutes is crazy, y'all. That's crazy. But I'm using that tomorrow. I'm excited. Alright. Bye, guys.